What's up, guys? Reizey and Vandi here, bringing you a Mountain Dew Q&A where you guys send us questions and we sit here and answer them. Leave comments down below if you want to be in the next one. Vandi, you want to get us started?
Yeah, so we got the first question here by Ruben Jarvinen. He asks, what about Deadeye? So Deadeye is one of the best badges in the game. This year, I feel like it's been nerfed a little bit prior to the last couple 2Ks. But with Deadeye, you always want to have it, especially if you're a guard, because we're both guards here. We always use Deadeye, usually on Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
You always want to have it on Hall of Fame. You have it on gold. Might want to remake that build, get it on Hall of Fame. It's one of the best badges you can have. If you shoot at 35%, 25% contested, it makes it a little bit easier to go in. So I think Deadeye is definitely one of the best badges in the game.
For sure. Lucky's Corner asks, would Stop and Pop activate off his quick stop? And the simple answer to that is yes. I think Stop and Pop is one of the best badges in the game. I've used it on Hall of Fame all year. So definitely I think you should use it on Hall of Fame. And yeah, it's definitely activating off the quick stop every single time.
Yeah, 100%. Especially if you're a dribbler, you always want that. All right, so the next question by Big Time 08. I usually play big, but I want to move to point guard because I got good court vision. I make the right passes most of the times, but not the best dribbler. How do I get better? To get better, you really want to go in the Pro-Am court, make a Pro-Am team, go into the Pro-Am court, start dribbling. You can also go into your My Courts dribble. Really, you just want to look up YouTube videos on the best dribble moves. There's a lot of point guards in the league, especially that have their signature styles out there that you can equip and use. And then they also have like hand cams of their controller that you can use as well. So I think with dribbling is one of the hardest things to do in the game. You got to be really good at your hand-eye coordination. That's really huge. So to get better, just go on the Pro-Am court, look up videos on YouTube to try to get better.
The next one here from Darren King. This is a little bit of a long one, but we'll answer it for you. Appreciate your content. It has helped. I'm trying to determine, is it me or input lag, but sometimes when I catch and shoot, when I hit the shoot button, my player doesn't immediately go into the shoot animation, and it messes up my timing and feels weird. It seems like the initial catch goes into a triple threat position, and then when I hit the shot button, it has to get out of that triple threat before it animates into shooting, if that makes sense. Any input would help. Thank you. Definitely understand what you're saying here. I would say that it is not your fault, and it is not input lag either. I think it is the catch animations in the game. And to kind of eliminate the bad catch animations that you're speaking on, I would equip glue hands as high as possible. Hall of Fame if possible. I think I use it on silver, but the higher you can get it, the better, and it'll eliminate those bad catches, as well as the people you're playing with using bullet passer. If they're throwing you good crisp passes, you'll get better catches, and then your glue hands will activate, and you'll get a clean catch, crisp catch to where you can green the shot almost every time. So that would be my advice to you there.
Yeah, glue hands is really needed in this game, especially if you're off guard, shooting guard. You want that to get the crisp passes and the crisp catches as well, so you can get that catch and shoot really clean. On to the next one, we got John Doofus that says, what do you look for when breaking a press? So in Pro-Am, Rec Center, if you're playing with your friends, a lot of times you're going to have those comms. You're really going to want to have a power forward on one corner. You're going to have a lockdown on another corner. And then you got your center and shooting guard. That's your best friend for your press. If you're getting boxed, you're getting double team on the press, you don't want to hit the shooting guard. Shooting guard can get it up, get a reset, or either you can hit the center, get a reset. You really want your center and shooting guard to be your best friend when you're doing the press. Try to break it. It makes it a lot easier. Don't try to dribble through everybody. Just get the ball up, and that's basically the easiest way to break the press.
And to add on to that, if they're solo pressing you and you're a point guard, you got to be able to get up the court, against a one-man press. Obviously, double teams are different. You look to pass and get rid of the ball, but solo pressing is a little bit different. You want to try to beat it if your own. And, if you're getting bumped back there, you got to make a pass eventually, but for the most part, you should be able to beat a single press on your own. The last question we have today is from Uncapped. He asks, what do you think about 99 midi and around an 85 to 96 three-pointer? Do you think Hoff blinders will work the same as a 99 three-pointer? Personally, I like to have my three-pointer as high as possible. But I do know that having a 99 midi and a lower three-pointer saves you some badge points. I would say you have a wide range of three-point rating here. I would say if you can get a 99 midi and like a 95 plus three-pointer, I think it would work, and I think that's really good. But if you're going to go 99 midi and around an 85 three-pointer, like you kind of referenced here, I would advise you to just go with as high of a three-pointer as possible, especially if you're a guard, point guard really. Get that three-pointer up as much as possible. You're not shooting really a lot of mid-ranges in the game. I know you're trying to do that to save badge points here and there, but I would just recommend going as high as possible on three-pointer.
Yeah, I'll add on to that a little bit. With mid-ranges, especially in like Pro-Am Park, you don't really need like a high mid-range. You want to probably keep it around like 80, 85. I'd probably say 85 to 87 max. If you're a point guard or shooting guard. If you want those badge points, obviously you can go for it. But you can use those badge points for a lot more like other things, especially with your speed. You can get into, your stamina, speed with the ball. Those are more important than your midi.
Yep, and that's all the questions we have today. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below, like we said earlier, if you want to be in the next one. And appreciate you for watching. We'll be back soon.